Welcome to the Top Texas Lawyers Podcast. This podcast is brought to you by the law firm Abercrombie and Sanchez, PLLC. You can find us on the internet at astxlegal.com or by calling 1-888-981-7509. Your hosts are Bryan Abercrombie and Sanchez. Bryan has been practicing law for 18 years and is board certified by the Texas Board of Legal Specialization in the area of family law. Sam has been practicing for 13 years, is licensed in both Texas and Florida, and is a certified mediator. This podcast is for informational purposes only, and all views are the opinion of the hosts. It's not designed to provide legal advice for your particular legal matter, and it should not replace the advice of competent counsel. Welcome, and we hope you enjoy the Top Texas Lawyers Podcast.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Top Texas Lawyers Podcast. Excited to be here with you guys today. Sam, my co-host, Sam Sanchez, is with me here today as well. Sam, what's happening?
Not a lot. I'm glad to be back. I know it's been a little bit since we've talked, but I think we have a lot of really exciting stuff to talk about.
Yeah, I've missed you, Sam. You haven't been responding to my letters or texts. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I've ever done to you. No, just kidding. But anyway, we have some exciting news to share with everyone. We teased this out on social media for a couple of days, but we have an exciting announcement to make. With regard to our little firm, Abercrombie and Sanchez. Sam, you want to make the announcement or you want me to do it?
Oh, no, I'll be happy to do it. So big changes. We've been, trying to work towards this for a long time, but we are actually bringing on a new partner and the firm is growing and changing. Our new partner is phenomenal. We wanted to take this opportunity to everyone and introduce everybody to the new firm of Abercrombie, Sanchez, and Wood.
Yes, sir. So welcoming us and joining us on the podcast, which I will hope, if we don't screw this up too badly, will be for more than one episode, is Nida Wood. Nida is the new partner at our firm, and we're super excited to have her on board. And we wanted to take some time in this episode and just keep this a short episode, but we wanted to give everybody an opportunity to get to know her. We'll ask her a couple of questions so she can introduce herself, and we talk about that, and then we can talk about some changes that are coming down the pike for us, and then we'll hit you with another podcast later this week.
Some new content for sure coming down the road, and with somebody who looks a lot better than Bryan and I. So
no kidding,
she's brilliant, and she's going to be a great addition to the team, especially our conversations about what's going on.
So we welcome Nida Wood. Nida, come on board.
Guys.
Hey.
Hey, Nida, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to the
Very
new
excited
podcast.
To be here.
Welcome to the new podcast. We are now Abercrombie, Sanchez, and Wood, rather than just Abercrombie and Sanchez as a law firm. That's big news for us. We've been wanting this for a long time, so we're super excited, and we're super happy to have you on board. Just a little bit, we can tell you, if you want me to start, I can tell you how we came to know you, and then you can talk about yourself if you want to. If you want to just talk about yourself the whole time, that's fine too. I'm just kidding. But no, Nida worked with us at our prior firm I worked with Nida for probably almost 10 years. She was a phenomenal attorney. She's done a great job handling a number of cases. I've been to court with her many times. She's helped me out on a number of cases. I think I may have helped her a lot less than she helped me, but over the years. But she's a great addition to our firm. She does a phenomenal job representing clients in family law cases, and she's going to be probably expanding her practice into real estate as well as family law. So just tell us a little bit about yourself, Nida, like where you're from, where you went to school, that sort of stuff.
All right. So I am from Houston. I was born and raised here, except for when I was about, I believe in the kindergarten or first grade, we moved up to New England, so Massachusetts. So I was up there for about 6 years. grew up there, started back over here in 6th grade in the Clear Lake area. And then my parents are still out there. And then got married, went to law school, went to college in Houston as well, went to South Texas College of Law for law school, got married, and was living in about the Houston area. And now, as of about 3 years ago, I've been in the Woodlands area.
There's a little bit more to that
girl.
There's a little bit more to that story. You either like it super cold in New England or super humid and sticky and disgusting.
Yeah, I definitely don't like the cold, so I'm happy to be back in the warm weather for sure.
What Nida's not telling you is that she's handled, I don't know, hundreds of cases in over the course of the amount of time she's been practicing family law, and some very, very complicated family law cases, complex custody, jury trials. I think she's even helping out on an appeal. I don't know that there's anything in family law that you haven't covered. Is there?
I don't think so. I think I've covered everything several times, if not more. So
and
I've been doing it for about over 11 years. So lots of experience. I guess when I started practicing law, I did some business law, some criminal law, some civil law, and then mostly been focusing on family law the last several years.
I have in my notes here that you once did a marathon with Travis Scott. Is that true? Is that not true? Is that true?
Yeah, no, I wish. I'm not a marathon kind of gal.
Check that off as a no then. Sorry, I got that my facts wrong. But no, you've done a phenomenal job representing clients and at a super big law firm with over 250 attorneys. And she's bringing, her knowledge and her experience and her skills, and just adding to our firm, which is we think is gonna send us to the moon, so to speak, right, Sam?
There and back, brother. There and back. Well, and the advantage too is not only that. Obviously, this podcast, it's top Texas lawyers. She is a top Texas lawyer. She brings a balance between Bryan and I of intelligence, which we sometimes lack on in conversations about what's going on in the real world, but really this very particular and specific insight into not only how the law applies to families, how it applies but to women, and it's something that Bryan and I kind of, when we look around, we talk a lot about in previous podcasts, whether it's relating to guardianship, whether it's real property, contract law, whatever it is that we're talking about. I think that you're going to find that Nida's perspective is absolutely refreshing and truly insightful. So not only were we super excited about having her in the firm, which is phenomenal for our clients, but bringing her into the podcast, I think you're really going to see a very unique perspective that a lot of people will relate to and like.
I do know this about Nida because I've known her for over 10 years. I do know that she used to work for NASA. So I can tell you that she worked for NASA. I won't tell you the context in which she worked for NASA, but she did work for NASA. So that's all that matters.
It was a summer job. Yes.
I love it. Well, she does still retain that top secret clearance. So, we're glad to have her.
Yes, if you need to get to the moon, then, she might be the person to talk to.
Sure.
I love it.
But
no, Nida, we're just super excited to have you.
Yeah, we really are.
We're
thrilled to have you on board. It's going to be awesome. I think once you find your way around and get the computer to work properly, then we'll be well on our way.
Yes,
but no,
agreed.
we're also going to change we're not changing too much of what we do. I mean, obviously our core concentration is still obviously going to be, what's always been, which is family law. But part of the reason Sam and I started this firm, and part of the reason Nida wanted to come on board, is that our ability to do other types of legal practice. And so we do probate, we do business litigation, we do business representation. We also are going to begin doing real estate, some real estate stuff. And then we're also going to expand into name, image, and likeness representation, which I think is going to be a big thing coming around the corner these days, because with that Supreme Court case that came out, athletes from all colleges all across the land now can basically use their name, image, and likeness to get compensation, and I'm assuming there's going to be a lawyer on the end of just about every one of those transactions. So we'll obviously hit that. We're probably going to hit that in a podcast a little bit later this week. But we are expanding the practice, and we're real excited about it. And we're looking forward to all the different ways that we can serve clients.
Without a doubt. Anything to add, Nida? Anything that you want to tell the people who are listening?
No,
Watching?
I'm excited to be here, excited to join you guys. I've known Bryan and Sam for a long time, so I'm excited to be a part of their team and be able to help clients in a more, smaller boutique type environment where we can give clients more attention, which is always nice to be able to focus on those special clients that we have.
Yeah, and then like I said, Nida adds a very good strength to areas where Sam and I probably are deficient. But I mean, in terms of an all-around, attorney, I don't know of anything that you don't do well. I can't think of anything. I mean, a legal courtroom practice, legal argument, representing clients, dealing with clients, getting the best outcomes for clients based on their given situations. I think you can do it all. So I'm super excited to have you on board. And it's been, as someone who's seen you grow from a baby attorney into where you are now, I am super proud of you, and I think you've done a fantastic job. And I'm super thrilled to have you on board.
Thank you.
As am I. I'd echo that sentiment. I would just tell you guys, when you get to know Nida through this podcast, and just really, if you come into the firm and you're lucky enough to have her represent you, you're really going to be blessed in the fact that you have such a talented attorney who's, managing the helm for you in your matter. And then for us as partners, bringing her aboard and having that insight, that expertise, and that talent, that just, incredible talent with this is something that I'm super excited about. The future looks bright. So welcome aboard, Nida.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about yourself? Anything, you got a funny joke, anything? Just kidding.
Yeah, no. No jokes today.
But also, I mean, I think if this goes well, if this podcast goes well, then Nida will maybe joining us for other future podcasts. So I really think it'll be good that she can provide another perspective. It's not just me and Sam talking to hear ourselves talk anymore. Nida can actually provide a fresh perspective and probably a good and knowledgeable opinion rather than hearing us rant. Right, Sam?
I agree. And like I said, a very unique perspective that's been lacking between the two of us. So I think that she's going to be a great addition. And, we've got some great content that's going to come up. Obviously, you talked about the name, image, likeness. We're going to be doing some things more focused, some follow-ups on our favorite, crazy Instagrammer, Brittany. We'll be touching on obviously
a lot to unpack there.
Yeah, some super high profile divorces and custody issues that are ongoing. The Kardashians are playing with Kanye. So a lot of things that are out there. There's some real property issues. I think you're going to see as we approach the summer, a lot of things that we look forward to talking about and hopefully getting some feedback from you guys. But if there's something out there that you guys want us to touch base on, don't hesitate to shoot us questions or topics that you want us to discuss, and we'll be happy to consider it.
Absolutely. And then just to, our website obviously is staying the same, www.astxlegal.com is where you can reach us. So the website's changing, so I'll be adding all of Nida's contact information. Nida, do you want to let us know what phone number they can reach you at?
Yeah, it's 832-458-1502 is my direct line, and they can email me as well at nwood@astxlegal.com.
That's what I'm talking about.
And Sam and I, our contact information is the same and you can reach us. Honestly, you can reach us all via the website. You can find out more information about us on the website. If you have a question, you should be able to leave a comment or a question on this podcast, or send us an email, and we'll be happy to address it. But I thank you guys for the time today. I'm really excited for the future. This is going to be awesome. Awesome. I can't wait to get rolling.
Yep, absolutely.
Likewise.
Well, all right. Well, if you don't have anything else, we'll catch you later this week. We'll hit you guys with some knowledge later this week. So
love it.
All right,
Sounds
take
good.
care.
All right, talk to you.